Metro Vancouver mayors are pleading with all levels of government to join forces and deal with overcrowding at city parks. That's because provincial attractions, as we know, are quickly reaching capacity, forcing people to head to smaller green spaces in cities. St. Alexander is at Old Orchard Park in Coquitlam as mayors say cities are scrambling to deal with this demand. St.
And they say in normal times it would be great to have more people in parks, but by making one park safer, they argue, you're actually making the others a hazard. Sorry, there's just not enough room. This has become a daily occurrence at Bunsen Lake. In these times of COVID-19, BC Hydro, which runs the park, limits how many drivers can use the parking lot. Wanting to enjoy the sunshine and not wanting to go home, the public ends up here, the city park.
As you can see, when one shuts down, closes down, or limits capacity, that has a domino effect all the way down.
Tri-City mayors admit they need help. People from all over Metro Vancouver are stretching their green spaces thin. Traffic's up and streets clogged with parked cars. It's also harder to ensure users are keeping a physical distance.
Too many people get diverted into local parks, then we have a bigger risk than we would if we could spread them out more.
That's why the mayors want all levels of government to work together. The province runs some parks, Metro Vancouver others, BC Hydros oversees a few, and the cities, well, they look after theirs.
So you can see it's kind of a nightmare to get all these entities to work together.
If we can't allow some of our big open public spaces to take their share of the load, if you will, then it's going to end up with more people in more crowded places.
Bunsen Lake, they argue, is a wide open space with plenty of room for hikers and swimmers. It's also harder for cities to limit how many people can enter their parks.
We know that more people means more risk, but at this point we really have to try to spread this demand around because we can't cope with it on our own.
And we spoke with BC Hydro. They argue they're following provincial guidelines. They're watching the beach and the hikers carefully. If there are more hikers, for example, they will allow more cars in the parking lot. Right now, that's about 80 to 90% capacity. Scott?
All right, thanks, Singe.